Guys, welcome to the channel. We're at the Granger Fairview Cemetery. It's a pretty good sized place. We've done quite a bit already, but I have to show you this stone. I normally won't go on one this newer, but is this not the coolest looking stone? And that's gonna be Gary, January the 4th, 1942 to June the 3rd, 2008. Sadie, September the 13th, 1944 to May the 23rd, 2019. Love lives on. That is a beautiful stone. All right, hang on, guys. All right, here we go. We have Kenneth Young, 1912 to 1986, and Evelyn, 1919 to 1974. We have William, 1943 to 1993. We have Mabel, 1913 to 1968. And Walter, 1911 to 1998. They were married 31 years. We have Georgia, 1898 to 1974, and Homer, 1898 to 1986. Then we have, and I'm going to go out this way and then I'll come back and get that. We have Hazel, it looks like 1891 to 1926, and Raymond, 1898 to 1918 is what I see. We have Lauren, 1874 to 1940, and Minnie, 1877 to 1952. Merle, 1912 to 1992. Then we have Russell, 1862 to 1941. Richard, 1822 to 1907. His wife, Christina, 1837 to 1924. And he is a Civil War veteran. All right. Then we have Jacob Spellman, 1824 to 1903. And he's a Civil War veteran. And he's the only one that, no, this is his wife over here, okay. His wife, 1832 to 1919. Then we have Lucas, 1838 to 1897. His wife, Jane Truman, 1837 to 1908. Then we have Frankie, 1885 to 1902. Then we have Ida, his wife, 1855 to 1928. Reuben, 1856 to 1941. And Mary, 1846 to 1929 is what I see. Then we have Frank, 1864 to 1928. Then we got this good looking stone here. I'm not sure what the name. I want to say Paris, but I wouldn't swear. It's the wife of H and M. She was born December the 28th, 1834, and died November the 15th, 1893. Then Henry, born March the 10th, 1834, and died November the 3rd, 1907. I believe that's all that's on that stone. That is. All right. And this one I'm not going to be able to read. So we have Lulu, 1871 to 1944. I'm not sure on the name, but it's 1838 to 1897. Jane, 1837 to 1908. Then we have Ohio Frank Cutter, May the 28th, 1867 to September the 18th, 1889. I got to jump around the other side to get his wife. Isabel, December the 28th, 1876 to April the 21st, 1900. All right. Next one's going to be a Civil War veteran. It's going to be Harvey, 1840 to 1929, and Anne, his wife, 1844 to 1921. Then it says Leonard. He was a private in the 5 Ohio Infantry, January the 28th, 1940. All right. Then this just says Blanche. So this is going to be Blanche right here. It's going to be Sam Albertson's wife. And she was born February the 17th, 1873. And she died June the 7th, 1920. Then Dr. Albertson, he died October the 14th, 1889 at the age of 80 years, 1 month, and 27 days. Then Emmeline, the wife of S.H. Albertson, died June the 13th, 1895 at the age of 67 years, 1 month, and 20 days. And Harry, the son of S.H. Albertson, died March the 26th, 1871 at the age of 2 years. And that's all that's on that stone. All right. Excuse me, guys. Oh, how about fail? Albert, April 44th to 1930. He was in the Civil War. Annie, his wife, 1844 to 1909. Oh, this is a pretty stone. Right here. Margaret, she says she's still alive. And Wendell, I want to say, 1929 to 2014. Married February the 22nd, 1952. And he was a World War II veteran. All right. Mary Hinman, his wife, 1870 to 1950. Orrin, 1873 to 1927. And we're going to have this big old stone right here next. And I don't know if we can see it. Austin, January the 3rd, 1835 to March the 6th, 35. And Mary Reed, his wife, I'm going to say, March the 20th, 1839 to November the 22nd, 1929. So we have a bunch over here. Collins Reed, he died October the 24th, 1878 at the age of 72 years, 5 months, and 12 days. And it says asleep in Jesus. Then Anne, the wife of Colin Reed, died February the 17th, 1896 at the age of 87 years, 5 months, and 17 days. And she's at rest. And that's all that's on that stone. All right. So that gets me up to here. It's going to be Maud, Charles's wife, 1872 to 1935, and Charles, 1869 to 1954. Then we have Pearl Johnson, 1888 to 1941. And then we have Charles Pat, May the 14th, 1933 to June the 16th, 2018. And Joni, November the 21st, 1935 to October the 4th, 2007. Then we have Harley, 1906 to 1948, and William, 1936 to, wait a minute. Yeah, William, 1936, and Edward, 1945, and an infant son. All right. Just trying to get me confused here. And it don't take much to get me confused. I get confused every time I turn around. All right. I think I'm up to this one. I hate it when they bury different directions and you don't know which way you're going. Emma, the wife of C.H. Not sure of the name. November the 1st, 1862 to March 20th, 1901. The second wife, November the 1st, 1862 to February the 18th, 1914. And Geo August the 2nd, 1860 to 1929. And it says March the 11th. I don't know what that means. I don't know. But that's what it says. All right, let's move on. Then we have Marion, his wife, 1864 to 1936, and Byron, 1851 to 1925. And Emily, 1820 to 1903. Man, I don't know what they got going on here. I have to look around a minute. See if this is a stone or what this is. I don't know, it's pretty cool. Look at that stone, ain't that cool, guys? That's awesome. All right, here we go. It says Eva and Alonzo. Eva Albertson, March the 8th, 1856 to May the 31st, 1907. And AA, August 24th, 1891, I think, to December the 4th, 1918. That's what I see. Fred Anderson, 1870 to 1951. And Ida, 1870 to 1944. Then we have Schneider, Neil, 1896 to 1963. And Roxy, 1893 to 1990. Then we have Frank, 1891 to 1972. And Lillian, 1901 to 1997. Christina, 1878 to 1949. And Charles, 1878 to 1952. DeForest, 1885 to 1948. Oh, I'm not sure on the name. I'm going to just say Deanna, 1880 to 1965. And Herman, 1878 to 1947. Then we have this one here. It's going to be Joan. She died, looks like 1939. Florence, 1901 to 1988. And Fred, 1895 to 1971. Elizabeth, 1913 to 1969. And Evest, or something like that, 1915. It says he's still alive. Mary, 1910 to 1967, and Robert, 1908 to 1976. Oh, then we got some bunch in the ground here. So we have John, 1886 to 1964. Anna, 1899 to 1966. Next one's going to be Merle, World War II. Looks like October 24th, 1922 to October the 1st. Or the October the 15th, and I can't tell the rest. 19 something, but I can't tell what. All right, then we have Rebecca, May the 11th, 1895 to December the 7th, 1972. We don't have too many more. Mary Williams, 1938 to 1969. And Ellis, 1910 to 1986. And Virginia, 1920 to 1996. Williams. All right. Yeah, we just about got her done. Not sure on the name. 1907 to 1996. And James, 1907 to 1968. And Paul, 1936. And one of them was a World War II veteran. Evelyn, 1900 to 1966. Or Elvin. I'm sorry, Elvin Young. 1900 to 1966. And Lois, 1904 to 1982. The names start running together after a while too. Imra, 1879 to 1940. James, 1881 to 1965. I got a couple right here I got to catch. I missed. George, 1838 to 1929. His wife, 1847 to 1940. Irene, 1885 to 1965. Ray, 1900 to 1956. And Avis, 1889 to 1976. And we got this cool round one. I like these round stones. I think they're cool. John, 1848 to 1924. And Devona, 1874 to 1956. Then we have, I'm not sure. Somebody died in 1895, but I can't tell who. I'm not sure. All right. Then we have Harriet, 1866 to 1930, and Alvin or something like that, 1859 to 1930. We have Albert, 1892 to 1964, and Helen, 1896 to 1974, and Ronald, 1837 to 2007. Oh, this is a pretty stone. This one's nice. The Easter flowers is coming up in front of it. Lockhart, no, it ain't Lockhart. I'm not sure. Is that Frank? Frank, July the 4th, 1905 to January the 21st, 1965. And Edna, July the 29th, 1909 to August 18th, 1973. That is a good looking stone right there. Very nice. Then we have Robert, 1949 to 1974. We have Myers, Doris, 1929 to 2010, and Clarence, 1925 to 1982. Married August the 7th, 1948, and he's a veteran. Then we have Jacob, 1896 to 1976, and Ethel, 1892 to 1977. We have Robert. He was in World War II, 1920 to 1976. Then we have Eva, 1906 to 1981, and Robert, 1909 to 1992. Then we have Joan, February the 16th, 1938. We have another veteran right here we'll get. We're about to have her done. Edmund, November the 14th, 1909 to November the 17th, 1976. Then we have this one. Edmund, 1909 to 1976. Helen, 1909 to 1984. And Edmund, 1945 to 1982. Got about 5 or 6 more stones and we'll be done. Harrison, 1893 to 1973, and Florence, 1902 to 1993. Then we have Frances, December the 18th, 1890 to May the 31st, 1975. Her family first, always. Ain't that the truth? Family first. Actually, the Lord first, and then your family. Ida, 1901 to 1994. Charles, 1922 to 1994. Phyllis, 1925 to 2017. Charles was a World War II veteran. I'll get it out in a minute. Our precious baby, Catherine, February 28th, 1988. April the 19th, 1990. She was always a rainbow. It comes out and goes. Very nice. All right. Then we got a couple more right here in the front row and we're done. 2 rows. Robert, 1918 to 1973. And Mara Joey or something like that. Mara Joey or something. I don't know. 1923 to 1989. Sam Albertson, 1874 to 1956. Clara, 1886 to 1954. We have Fred Davis, 1889 to 1989. We have Betty, 1928 to 1976. We have Fred Davis, 1865 to 1947, and Minnie, 1868 to 1955. And this is going to be our last stone right here. And it's going to be Dean. Ella, 1851 to 1919. William, 1847 to 1920. Vernon, 1887 to 1960. And Helen, 1892 to 1980. All right, guys, that's going to end it here at this cemetery. Another one down. We're going to get out of here and head somewhere else. I appreciate you watching, and peace. I'm out of here.